Now, as same-sex marriage becomes legal in England and Wales, for those couples who are already in a civil union, it's a chance to celebrate and renew their vows.
Well, Sandi Toksvig and her partner Debbie doing just that today at a ceremony in central London. Let's speak to her and her son Theo. Morning to you both. Look, Sandi, how important is this for you as someone already in a civil partnership to be able to stand up and I guess celebrate what is happening today?
Oh, it's fantastically important. I just drove down Whitehall and saw the rainbow flags flying over the Cabinet Office. I have to say I felt a tear in my eye. The thing about the civil partnership, it was a wonderful step forward. It still felt a little bit second class. So, if you like, today we're upgrading to marriage, and finally everybody has the equal chance to be with the person that they love.
So, Sandi, will you actually now go through a marriage ceremony?
Well, what we're doing today is we're renewing the vows, and actually my son Theo is going to do it for us because there's been a slight glitch in the paperwork and people with civil partnerships can't yet upgrade to the marriage certificate, but we will be doing it as soon as possible.
What do you make of all of this, Theo, as a young man in a modern Britain? Because we know, don't we, that there are still a lot of people who aren't happy with this. As the next generation, if you like, are you really proud to take a stand and say, look, it's about time there was equality?
Oh, yeah, this is just a fantastic day. It's an important day for this country. It shows where we are and where we're going, and it's also just a personal day for us and our family to finally celebrate this day that has taken a long time to come, and we couldn't be happier, really.
In terms of that personal journey, Sandi, is it difficult in the sense that, I mean, obviously you're very, very well known, the fact that you have to mix personal joy, a personal situation with a public persona as well. You have to sort of be seen to take a stand with this.
Absolutely. I mean, what I hope is that today, you know, we're making a wonderful occasion at the South Bank. It's so fantastic. The South Bank are wanting to mark this, and later in the year they're having a festival of love so everybody can celebrate their love. Sometimes it's been hard. The personal has had to be political. In a funny sort of way, to me, this is about closure. I'm going to do this big statement, and then hopefully my wonderful partner Debbie and I can just quietly get on with our lives.
Theo, I know that you're still a very young man, but are you ever thinking ahead? What do you think you might be doing in terms of marriage? You can say it in front of your mum.
Oh,
marriage.
It's going to cost me.
Yeah, it's going to be a lavish affair. Honestly, I'm really not thinking about that at the moment. Give me 10 years and then we'll start talking about it.
I think it would be very bad if his girlfriend heard about it on the telly.
Yeah, look, I've got 20 years on you, Theo, and I'm not married, so don't panic. With all of this, Sandi, well, we've seen in our report today, you know, there are still people opposed to this, fundamentally opposed to this. Marriage is between a man and a woman for the procreation of children. Look, you're a very intelligent woman, we know that. What do you say to those people who still have those doubts? What sort of sentiment can you pass on to them?
Well, of course, I have full respect for anybody's views, and that's the wonderful thing in this country. It's a democratic country, and people are allowed to believe what they like, and certainly anybody with a religious persuasion who's very much opposed, it's not a problem. There is the sort of quadruple lock to protect people with particular religious views. I did have a friend of mine, Roman Catholic, who said that I believe that marriage is for procreation, and I said to her, but you remarried at 56, and there was never any question of having children, so did that marriage not count? And she went, oh no, that's true, actually. And then she decided to change her mind about it. I very much think that the gay community has lived their lives by example. I hope that will be the case, and I hope those people who today perhaps are saddened by what's happening will realise perhaps in another 20 years that actually it's fine, and all we're doing is becoming more embedded in society by marrying, and that it's about love. And at the core of all religion is love, so I really can't see what the great issue is about it. But I'm sorry if there are people who are not happy.
Well, look, I hope you both, of course with Debbie as well, have a wonderful day celebrating today. Sandi, Theo, thanks very much indeed.